I'm Saiasmi Gupta and I'm 11 years old. I am the co-founder of tenniscoderkids.com, and today we are going to cover the topic are loops. So in that we are going to cover while loops and for loops, okay? So if you have not seen my before videos, you don't know what are while loops and what are for loops. So I would just say there are two kinds of loops, okay, and we're going to read more about them if you are a new user, and if you have already been watching my videos, you might have at least a bit idea what are while loops and for loops, and there are two type of loops, right? So I would recommend you see my older videos also. And if you are a beginner and you just want to cover this topic, then there are two types of loops, while loop and for loop. So without any delay, let's get started. I will just minimize the screen. Alright, this is perfect. So I'm going to do float on top. So first we are going to cover while loops and then we are going to cover for loops, okay? So let's begin. So instead of reading about W3 schools, let me explain you. So basically what are loops first? Loops are basically, instead of writing, basically you want to print, let's say I want to print I is 1, okay? I will just do here 100, and what I'm going to do is some important stuff for you to understand. Okay, so here instead of writing Saiasmi, 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 Saiasmi again and again, even though you will be copy pasting and paste and paste and paste, even still it will take a lot of time. Instead of that, can't you just do it like this and you will have it here. What? Hang on, guys. Oh yeah. So I forgot to say this would go into a infinite loop. Why? Because I value is 1, and as we are not changing the value of i's value will always stay 1, and 1 will always stay less than 100. So what I'm going to do here is going to do I is equals to I plus 1. This should do the job. So look, it's printing Saiasmi. It has printed Saiasmi for hundreds times. I'm not going to count it. You can just see it's Saiasmi about 100 times. So here is where we use loop. Instead of writing the same thing again and again 100 of times, or how many times you want it, you can just reduce that code to basically not more than 3 lines. That is way more better and more convenient. Like here, I made an error. So right, I was able to catch my error that it is not printing because it has gone to an infinite loop. But if I would have done print Saiasmi and in one line there would be an error, it would be very hard for me, and it is just not convenient. Okay, so loops are used for this. So there are two types of loops, while loop and for loop. Okay, so we are going to read about while loops. First, let's understand while loop by an example, and then we will understand by some key. Then we will understand some keywords. Okay, so like here we have made a variable I which is equals to 1. Okay, then I've done while I is less than 6. So this is equivalent to while 1 is less than 6. So is 1 less than 6? Yes, it is. So I will print I. Now it will go down. It will increment the value of I. What do I mean by increment? It will add the value of I. By how many numbers? By number 1, right? So as it goes on, it will i's value will be continuously changing, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Okay. So it has printed 1. Now i's value is 2. Is 2 less than 6? This is correct. It will go and print I. Now i's value is 3. Is 3 less than 6? Yes it is. It will print I. Now i's value is 4. So now is 4 less than 6? Yes it is. Print I. Now i's value is 5. Is 5 less than 6? Yes it is. Going in, printing 5. I's value is 6. Is 6 less than 6? No, it is not. 6 is equivalent to 6. If you wanted 6 as well, you could have given less than equals to. So here, even though 6 is not less than 6, but it is equal to 6. So it will get 1 to 6, right? So I hope you understood while loops. If any doubt, don't hesitate to ask, okay? So now we're going to understand a keyword which is break, okay? So i's value is 1. So while I is less than 6, is 1 less than 6, it will print I. Now it will increment the value of I by 1. So now i's value is 2. Is 2 equals to 4? No, it is not. So it won't go in the if statement. It goes up. Okay, so is 2 less than 6? Yes, it is. Printing I is now 3. Is 3 equals to 4? No, it is not. Not going in the if, going up. Now is 3 less than 6? Yes, it is. Printing I. Now i's value is 4. Is 4 equals to 4? No, I'm sorry. So sorry. Yes, 4 is equals to 4. So it will break. So what happens from break keyword? The break keyword will come out of this while loop and then run the code ahead of it. Okay, so what it's going to do? It is going to print this. Why? Because the break keyword is coming out of the while loop. It is not coming out of the whole code. Okay, so after 1, 2, 3, it will print subscribe to Saiasmi Gupta. And what I've written, you should do. You should subscribe me because look, I'm teaching you for free. I should also, I just feel very happy when you subscribe me. Come on guys, let's reach till at least 300 or 350. Okay, so here we've got 1, 2, 3 and then subscribe to Saiasmi Gupta. Perfect. Okay, I hope you understood. So let's go ahead. Any doubt? Don't hesitate to ask. Now we have the next keyword. So next is completely different from the break keyword. Okay, so I will tell you. I's value is 0. Is 0 less than 6? Yes, 0 is less than 6. I's value is 1. Is 1 equals to 3? No, it's not. It will print I. So first it has printed 1. I's value is 1. Is 1 less than 6? Yes, it is. It will increment the value. Now i's value is 2. Is 2 equals to 3? No, it is not. So it will print I. Now i's value is 2. Is 2, so now it will increase. So now i's value is 3. If 3 is equal to 3, so it will go in and see next. So what it's doing from next, it won't see the rest of the code of the while loop. Whatever rest is in the while loop, like, hang on. Okay. So like, if this is like these many times. Okay, I just done it in a very bad way. Let's not do this. Let's just end it. Perfect. Okay, so now what it's done is basically all the code ahead in the while, all the code in the while loop will be ignored or basically skipped, and it will go up and go next. Okay, so i's value is 3. Now i's value is 4. It will print I because 4 is not equals to 3. Now 4 is less than 6. Now i's value is 5, it will print i's value is 5, so I now 6, it will print I. Is 6 less than 6? No, it is not. So here the while loop has ended. I hope you understood this next keyword as well. Let's move on. Yahtzee. So basically, it's not a keyword or anything. We are just, taking one more example to just top it off. Okay. So dice is equals to 1, while dice is less than or equals to 6. So it's saying if dice is less than or equal to 6, is dice less than 6? Yes, it is. If dice is less than 6, then it will print no Yahtzee, right? So it won't go in the else statement. It will go here, and now dice's value is 2. Is 2 less than 6? Yes. It will go in. Is 2 less than 6? Yes. No Yahtzee. Okay. It has printed no Yahtzee. Now dice value 3. Is 3 less than 6? Is 3 less than 6? It will print no Yahtzee. It will go on again and again and again and again. So now when dice's value is 6, if dice is less than 6, is dice less than 6? Is 6 less than 6? No, so it won't go in the if statement as the condition is wrong, and it will just go in the else statement and print Yahtzee. So it has got 5 times no Yahtzee, no Yahtzee, no Yahtzee, no Yahtzee, no Yahtzee, and then Yahtzee. I actually don't know the meaning of Yahtzee, but I just like to say it in that kind of tone, So our for loops. So first let's understand the topic of for loops. Here is one example. So what we have done is for x in 1 out of 10. So here we have made no variable. There's just one variable here, x. So in 1 upon 10, right? So what does it mean? This means that basically 1 out of 10, 1 and then 2 dots, 10. This is basically a range which is getting a list to us from the number 1 till 10, in which 1 and 10 is included. Okay. So x's value is first in the first time it runs. So it will print x, then its value is 2, it will print x, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9 and 10. And then it will print the whole range. Right? Instead of, you might be thinking that, oh, I did not, nah, she's just saying it like that. I'll just do this. Okay, so of course you can do this, but it's just such a lengthy method, and who would like to have this when you have a shortcut? You can share that feeling with me, because I have that same feeling with you, and I've been through your stage. So sorry. You can have obviously done this, but look at this, so many lines that's occupying. Why do we need this when we have loops? So understand loops. See this video again and again and again until you understand. If still any doubt, then please ask. Just don't be like this, that nah, it is only till 10. I'll just write it like this, that print 1, then print 2, then 3, then 4. What's gonna happen? Nothing is gonna happen, just a bad impression and lot of time consuming. Okay. So print every item in a list. So here we have a list and we want to print all these items. 1 second guys, can I just drink water? Water break. Alright. Break's over, come back. Alright, are you with me? Hello? Good. So, So we want to print every item in this list. Instead of doing print fruits 1, print fruit 0, print fruits 1, print fruits 2, we can use a for loop. What we are going to do is, fruits, here we have made a list: apple, banana and cherry. Cherry. So we go in the for loop for x in fruits. So there is a variable, it will go in fruits. So first time when this runs, x's value is apple, it will print apple. Now x's value is banana, it will print banana. And then finally x's value is cherry and it will print cherry, and the end, right, of the for loop. Perfect. I hope you understood. Now let's see here. So here's another example, right? So we have made another list. Actually, this is not a list. This is actually a vector. But you might have not understood. You might not know what a vector is till now, because vectors is coming here, right? So just understand for now that there is a list, okay, in which there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? For x in dice. So first x's value is 1, it will print 1. Then x's value is 2, it will print 2. Then x's value is 3, it will print 3, and so on. It will go on printing 6, and when it is 6, the end. Now break keyword, it is just like the same as we did in while loop, right? Here we have apple and banana. For x in fruits, if x is equal to cherry, this is false, it will print x. Now now x's value is banana. If x is equal to cherry, this is false, it will print banana. Now x's value is cherry. If x is equal to cherry, yes, it is equal to cherry, so it will break. So it will not run any of the else of the code. It will basically just come out of the while loop, okay, only of the while loop, not of the whole code, okay. Remember this, you can even note down this, that from a while, in a while loop and a for loop, the break keyword breaks from the while loop and not from the code, basically meaning that this code after the while loop will still run, okay. Understood? I hope you understood this example as well. Now next is also the same. Let's see. So here we have a list: apple, banana and cherry. For x in fruits, if x is equal to banana, so this is false. First it will print apple, okay. Now x's value is banana. If x is equal to banana, then next. So if now this statement is correct, right? So it will go next. It will not print x, it will go up. Now x's value is cherry. Is x equal to banana? No, so it will print cherry. So we have got apple and cherry. So easy, right? Now Yahtzee! Woohoo! So dice is basically 1 to 6. So here dice is basically kind of like a list, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So you can write this dice. So basically this is equals to this. I'll show you. So this what is written here is equal to this, right? So we'll just prefer this method. So dice's value is a list from 1 to 6 for x in dice, right? So first x's value is 1. If x is equal to 6, false, so it will print. The dice number is x, no Yahtzee. So let's understand this, like, what in the world am I trying to say? So I don't actually remember if we have done this or not. If we have done this, then good. If we have not, then it's just a revision. Oh, sorry. If we have done this, then it's just a revision, and if it's not, then we are understanding it right now. So from the paste method, what it does is concatenation. Do you guys know what is concatenation? No? If yes, then good. If no, I'll tell you. So concatenation means that here what I want x's value, and I even want the string, and I don't want them to come in different lines, you know. So basically I want to concatenate, right? So I'm going to write the base method. So I'm going to write in quotes the dice number is, okay, and I will write a comma, then x. So we have given a comma to separate, okay, then x. So whatever the value of x is, first it is 1, and then comma, it will print not Yahtzee, okay. So it will continuously be going like this, and when dice is 6, so then it will print the dice number is, x's value is 6, and then Yahtzee, okay. So guys, I hope you understood. Last topic, we can do this. So there might be a question in your mind that what if we put a loop inside a loop inside a loop inside, you know what I mean, like a loop inside a loop. Can we do that? Of course we can, right? So that is possible, to put a loop inside a loop, and that thing is known as nested loops. To understand nested loops, which is kind of complicated for beginners, we are going to understand from an example. So here we have a list: red, big and tasty. Fruits, and then we have another list, fruits, which is apple, banana and cherry. Now listen very carefully. For x in adj, right? Adjective. So x is an adjective. For y in fruits, print paste x and y. So first, x's value is, can you tell? Correct. X's value is red and y's value is apple. So it's saying to print paste x and y. So it will print red apple. Now instead of going to x again and changing the value of x from red to big, it won't go in over here in the up for loop. It will continue here. It will change the value of y. Now y's value is banana, x's value was red as before, so it will get red banana, and just like that, red cherry. Okay. Now as this list has completed apple, banana and cherry, so y's value has already been apple, banana and cherry. It has iterated 3 times, right? So now it will go up at the very beginning of the for loop. Now it will change the value of x to big, and then again y's value will be apple. It will print big apple, and just like this it will be keep on going on. So the method will become red apple, red banana, red cherry, big apple, big banana, big cherry, tasty apple, tasty banana, tasty cherry, right? So this was it, guys. I hope you understood, and I will see you next time. I hope you had a lot of fun. If any doubt, what do you have to do? You have to ask and do not hesitate, okay? I hope you like this video. Thank you so much and stay safe. Bye bye.